Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Hasbro Pulse exclusive Duke versus Cobra Commander. This is from the G.I. Joe Real American Hero 2-packs. It's the packaging that it comes in. I love the artwork on here. It looks fantastic. That's very nice. It's a very tall box, but you got to put the cards in there, and then there's accessories on the bottom, so it looks pretty cool. I love the battle between Duke and Cobra Commander. That looks awesome. Here we have a look at the back of it. G.I. Joe Real American Hero at the top. The same battle picture there, just a little cut off. And a bunch of multiple language warnings and legal stuff no one cares about. Here's the top of the box. Bottom of the box. It has a UPC, but it doesn't mean anything because they're only available on Pulse.com. Both sides of the boxes just look like this, so. Okay, we'll start off by taking a look at Duke's card. We have the choking hazards and the age recommendation on top. We have the G.I. Joe Real American Hero, which is great. We have the Duke art. We have his helmet and a separate bubble. We see the figure there with his laser rifle right out of the cartoon. That's fantastic. Here on the back with the G.I. Joe logo at the top, Real American Hero, and we have the crop file card. 5 different languages. That's atrocious. Cross sell. More legal stuff. Okay, here we have the Cobra Commander. You can see there's no G.I. Joe. The logo is there, but no Real American Hero. We have the choking hazards and age recommendation at the top also. But we have the Cobra, the enemy logo, the artwork for Cobra Commander, his nameplate, the bubble with Cobra Commander. He does not have his hairdryer package with him on the card. His hairdryer gun, that he refers to. He has like a laser rifle. Here are the back of the card. We do have the G.I. Joe Real American Hero on the back. Okay, we have that nasty file card. Cobra Commander, 5 different languages. Cross sale, legal sale. Crap. Cards are terrible. The card stocks are terrible. Not very collectible. They are unpunched cards, but they're just very thin card stock. Here's a look at both of them together. If you decide to keep these on the card, my box is pristine on the outside, but the cards inside are warped. So it has nothing to do with the shipping or packaging, because the exterior box is perfect, but the cards inside warped. Just can't stand the time, I guess. They're not going to hold up for you guys if you are a card collector. Sorry to tell you that. Alright, so let's get these guys out the packaging and check them out. Okay, here's Duke out of the packaging. He fits the bill of doing a vintage look. He has, obviously he's supposed to be more out of the cartoon colors versus the toy color, but at least he has his blonde hair. We have a kind of an 80s sculpt face. Obviously today's standards, most people probably wouldn't like these figures because they're not, sculpted realistically. But for nostalgia purposes, that's what basically these are for. He's not screaming, so that's good. You see his little white teeth. Blonde hair. Ear looks kind of smashed. Or not existent. His yellow shirt on. He has 2 red stripes on the top of his shoulders. We have silver wings here. We have brown strap across his chest. A little bit of silver there. Pretty cool. And the strap just kind of like stops underneath the collar of a shirt. It doesn't even go around to the back. Brown belt. Little paint there. It's like a gold maybe belt buckle. Green pants. Brown pistol case with strap around the leg. Yep, all the way around. Black pistol, non-removable, just sculpted in. Then we have the brown boots. 2 peg holes on his feet. Pretty cool. Here he is. So this is the retro style Duke compared to a vintage. So for his articulation, that's about it. I can't turn it anymore. Right there, side to side. Oh, wow, that's stiff. Arms rotate 360. We have a bicep swivel, bendable elbow. No articulation in the wrist. Arms go up about that much. We have the O-ring, you know, back and forth. And then side to side. He will sit pretty good. Splits about that much. Be very careful with that. You want to break your O-ring. So we have 90-degree bend on the knees, and that's it. That's your standard vintage style articulation. So it's our Duke. She did come with 2 accessories packaged on the card. Comes with this green helmet. It has holes in the side for that's because some of the characters come with visors. Me myself, I never did like the helmet for Duke. I think it kind of looks weird. For overall, I do like Duke without it. And of course, that's not safe, but who cares? They're toys. Alright, so we'll leave that on for a sec. I just had this laser rifle right outside of the game. It's a little warped, but not too bad. It's very soft though. That's what they pretty much use in the actual the actual cartoon. Alright, so trying to get his laser rifle in his hand is very scary. You can see how large that is. And it doesn't want to go without excessive force. So I'm not going to do that at this point. So there's definitely a con. The handles are too thick. Okay, here we go for Cobra Commander. He has this silver mask. It's not vacuum mask, it's silver mask. He has the white stripe on his helmet. We have the Cobra insignia on his chest. We have the light blue shirt with the blue little dots. White belt around his upper stomach. But this kind of stops right there. And then it comes around and it kind of stops into his back. So it kind of has this piece built into the figure that where that hairdryer gun would go. It must be included in the extra accessories in the bottom of that packaging. We have little white straps there on his back also. Black belt all the way around. A little bit of silver and red there on the front. That's pretty decent. Over here we have black straps with a knife that's not removable. Goes all the way around the figure. His feet have his black boots, but his pants have those stirrups that go over his boots. Pretty cool. It's not a bad looking Cobra Commander on a vintage perspective. It actually feels pretty good. Actually, I'm quite surprised once I had him in hand. So he does seem to be a nice version of the vintage Cobra Commander. I must say, guys, I am impressed. For articulation, that's it. Side to side. Rotation on the arms. Oops. Up about that much. We have the bicep rotation. Bendable arms. 90 degrees. No articulation in the wrist. We have the side to side. Back and forth on the O-ring. He can sit, but his O-ring wants to kick his feet out. So, the knees are good. They're 90-degree bend. So that's good. It's not plagued with those trooper knees. Like the Stinger driver knees. That's terrible. This can't make that. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, that's a Cobra Commander. He did come with one blaster rifle. This has a scope on it. Even the trigger, where the fingers go in the trigger is not even cut out. It definitely looks very cartoonish. And let's see how bad the gap is. Can you see the little treads? That can go in there. The Duke was just almost impossible without. So he holds that pretty good. I must say I am surprised. Here, hold on a second. I'm quite surprised of Cobra Commander. He's actually a good figure for. Now, when I say that on a vintage style perspective, okay. So on the bottom of the package, you do have this section here. You got to take this off because there's more gear in there. So don't throw your package away without looking in there. It's kind of like a hidden weapons locker. So this is what it kind of looks like when you take it off. You have this. Because this is like the part, this is the top. And you just basically cut the tape, take out the accessories, and see what's in there. I'm not keeping the packaging, obviously, so what do we have in here? Oh, good. More toilet paper. Sweet. So it's like we have like 4 packs of toilet paper. Hey, look at this. This should be toilet paper too. There you go, crowd. So first pack of toilet paper. Let's see what we have in there. So we have a piece of Cobra Commander. Let's see here. There's a lot of stuff in there. You know, call me impressed because it's like there's a lot of stuff here for Cobra Commander. Here we have that very unique pistol from the movie. Why do I keep saying the movie or games? From the cartoon. It's great. Have the red grip, red little tip. I'm just gonna hold that because that's a thick grip, but that's pretty cool. He does have a classic stand. Cool. We have his scepter. This is a really cool piece. Now, what's so interesting about this review is it's important because this stuff isn't shown on the product images. They just show the basic Duke, and you have to kind of buy it and find out what's in it. A little warped, but that's okay. We'll heat it up. I come to expect stuff like that. Here we have something else. Some type of gun. Oh man, I start watching the cartoons again to find out what. Hey, I said the cartoons. How about that? What that is? Comment down below if you know what that is. Here we have his hairdryer gun, which goes on his back. That's pretty cool. What's the interesting pieces? I don't know if he has binoculars, but he has them. Gray. Huh. And then we have a detonator, maybe. And then we have the bomb, I believe, that they put on in the movie. There's a little time on it. 0.01 there. A little more paint would have made that really nice. There's actually another version of this we got from one of the other sets I have. It's actually larger than this. This is very thin. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, I know what this is. Anybody know what this is? How dare you wrap the American flag in tissue paper? This seems to be wrong, I guess, in my opinion. So we have the beautiful American flag. But this is like a paper piece. But there's All Glory and her beautiful aesthetic. We have the gold ball and some tassels that are hanging down. Then obviously we get the stick. Kind of what Duke was carrying in the movie intro, I believe. And there you go. And the problem is stuff like this is hard to keep nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, TP pack number 3. Ooh. Obviously we knew we were going to get this because it's on the, I think it was on the box. Yeah, it's on the box. We have, QC issue. Fixed. We have the jump pack. It's done in a silver color. Beautiful American flag on there. And then we have some numbering there. Some embossed effects of these. Oh, look at that. I even pushed together all the way around. Come on, Hasbro, really? What did you see yet? Here's the bottom of it. Some embossed effects have been really cool. Nice. Let's see what else is in here. Looks like we have these on the 25th anniversary stuff stand for Duke and the flag. Done in silver. 2 pegs. Just wondering if they re-engineered that peg to make sure that the holes in Duke's feet fit that. Let's find out. Okay. I don't think they look. When I first picked it up, I thought they were going to fit. They look big, and wide. The hole was big and wide hole. You really got to shove it in to get that to fit in the hole. I'm not going to push it all the way in, but because he kind of stands there, and then the flag goes in this little hole here behind Duke, and that goes in pretty decently. So. That's because it's already made from 25th anniversary style figures, and not that Duke, not the one O-ring style Duke. So that's very cool. All right, last pack of toilet paper. Now we're out of toilet paper. I have to go to the store. Hasbro. Looks like a bunch of stuff for Duke. Stumble out. See what we got. It's like we have that harness that he had on the 25th anniversary figure. And it looks like it connects like this. Once you put it on him. Anyway, this is like a harder plastic. You just basically see if we can get this to give it an idea. Do I have to take it apart? That's not happening. Wait a minute, make it upside down. Let's put this part over his head. That makes more sense. No, I guess that doesn't work either. So it looks like if you want to put this on Duke, you have to take the figure apart. Because you could get over his head, but you can't get around his waist. You maybe try to mat. I don't think that's going to work. You have to unscrew your figure and put this on. No, I'm not doing that. That's retarded. Here we have his backpack. It kind of looks like the vintage backpack that he had. It's like a tan shovel. That's pretty cool. I do like that. We have his binoculars, the black ones. So him and Cobra Commander can look at each other from afar, call each other names. And then we have his green gun. So it kind of goes with his laser rifle here. So that's pretty cool. We have more than one gun for Duke. And then he comes with a bazooka. I'm glad it's green, because we have no drilled front. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Still not bad for a vintage style bazooka. I like it. I think it's perfect, I guess. Pretty decent. So I wonder if this actually is measured properly. It doesn't fit. It just kind of catches and stays on like that. It's atrocious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, there it went. So the answer is no. It's a 25th anniversary fit. So there you have it. I did kind of overpriced for these. They're $41.99 on Hasbro Pulse. Hope you liked this review. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. So it's kind of like if you want a vintage style Duke and Cobra Commander, there you go. But they're not perfect. So we'll see you in our next review.